Episode 295 of the Loaded Couch. 343 better get Halo Infinite right. PS5 is greater than Space Force. Smell like Mario's Grundle. KFC console is very real. Diarrhea questions. Beer. Water.
Sound like you farted through your mouth. Beer. Which plant seed should this bullet poop?
Ferns.
The manhood flying out of my mouth.
Reach in at your own risk. This is the Loaded Couch.
Water. That was good.
All right, we're back at another episode 295 of the Little Couch, and I'm the man who can keep my Christmas tree alive until Easter or the Easter Bunny comes. Scotchhand.
Is that true?
About.
Is that true?
I mean, we got it late this year. It was 2 weeks before Christmas. So, and we get the longest needled one, or the one that holds its needle longest, I think.
Is that white fur?
Yeah, and it lasts for friggin' ever. So, yeah, we end up. It's usually almost up till February, but we'll see what
How
happens.
how can that tree survive without roots?
I mean, it's still absorbing water through the trunk. That's why I have to water the damn tree and stuff like that. But, I mean, it doesn't. By the time we take it out, end of January, early February, its needles are dropping everywhere. But, I mean, even last year's, when I took it out, I put it out back because I usually end up trying to break it down come spring and cut all the branches and stuff off. March, April, the needles were still green on the damn thing. I mean, they were falling off. They were delicate, and the thing was dead 100%. But they were still green. It was weird.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway.
You got to be so proud of yourself.
Best tree ever.
I'm the best tree keeper aliver ever.
Nobody's better than me. I'm the bestest.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Right. All right. Pigeon peg leg. Right into our diarrhea at the mouth. Pre-game diarrhea now.
Yeah.
Bermese pythons may soon end up on dinner tables across Florida, pending a state review of whether they're safe to eat. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission already encourages locals to humanely kill any of the massive reptiles.
Wait, how do you humanely kill something?
Chop its head off immediately, I guess, so it's not suffering, right?
That's savage. That's savagely.
Probably. But I mean, it's not suffering. Like if it gets stuck in a trap.
You gotta take it out to
or
dinner
something.
first?
I guess. I don't know.
Pick up the bill?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, they did that with the cows and the pigs and stuff for people who were like those farmers. They make them use that thing that insta-kills them, like with that shot in the brain or whatever, instead of like just cutting their throat and letting them bleed out and die that way.
Yeah, but bullets cost money, right?
Well, that's why they you saw that at No Country for Old Men, right? That little hydraulic thing that knocked out
that thing was awesome.
Yeah, I think that's what they used to like poke them right in their freaking brain.
Like a
and
nail
skull
gun or something?
Something kind of like that.
Oh.
But yeah, so I'm wondering if it's just like a quick humane death instead of like them getting caught in a trap and then just dying of starvation or something. Although snakes, can't they like eat once and then survive like 3 months with no more food?
Oh my gosh, yeah, these things are terrible.
Crazy. Anyway, they are among the largest snake species in the world, commonly 16 to 23 feet in the wild that you might come across. But now all of the meat could have a use. With the Fish and Wildlife Conservation and the Florida Department of Health reviewing whether mercury levels in the snakes are low enough for human consumption.
You're gonna start seeing like canned tuna fish, like canned Bermese Python.
I guess there's a lot of meat on that. From what they say, it's a pain in the ass to get to because of all the damn bones in it. But
there's got to be like a super secret way to like get all the bones out in one like swoop. You know, someone can like gut a fish by like putting chopsticks between its gills and wrapping it,
right?
And then they pull at the bottom lip and all the bones come out. It's got to be like something like that with the snake.
I was gonna say if Scorpion can do it on Mortal Kombat, there's got to be some way to do it with Burmese Python.
Yeah, it's got to be easy,
right?
Probably, yeah. Obviously,
that's right. So, quote, we are currently in the tissue collection stage of the project, and COVID has pushed our timeline back a bit. Of
course it did.
Yeah, blame COVID. Yep. The plan is to have most of these samples come from pythons that are caught by our contractor program, end quote.
Gosh, it's so bad. And leave it up to Florida, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
I guess they'll be farming pythons soon enough.
That's got to be a lot of meat. Yeah, it's got to be time. Yeah, like you said, got to remove all the bones.
Yep.
And it's like the payoff, unless they just grind the whole thing up.
That's what I
like
was
a
thinking.
mush.
If they make it into a meat slurry like they do for the chicken nuggets at McDonald's, the old chicken
You shut
nuggets.
your whore mouth. Yeah. You get like Burmese Python hush puppies or something.
Okay.
Just like
How
ground,
about this? Is this
grind the
better?
meat up, throw it in a deep fryer.
The ground ones that they used to serve at Burger King that look like crowns. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Burger King.
All right, beer mash. Pidge, what are you drinking?
Water.
It must be Nope, if it was Christmas, you'd be drinking a beer with me. All right, I'm drinking a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from Anchor Brewing. It's a special ale. They called it Our Special Ale, brewed with spices with natural flavors added. Brewed by Anchor Brewing. It's a San Fran, California, brown bottle, 5.5% alcohol.
I'm curious to know what you think, because a lot of people love this beer, and it's like one of the best beers to drink around the holidays, and I find it just kind of bland.
Yeah, it's okay. It's an ale. It's not overly spiced, which I like. Because some of them are too much, like you like to say, like a
Too spicy.
yeah, exactly. Well, I was gonna say like a what the hell's that shit? Incense or
Cardamom.
Yeah, it's just too much
Cinnamon.
of it.
Yeah.
But this one's it's lightly spiced, but it's nothing special. I mean, this one's the 2015, so it's 6 years aged, I guess. But
I got to. Sorry, I'm drinking water. I'll have a beer next segment.
okay.
I had pasta and meatballs for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and then both my daughters decided they weren't hungry, and
So you
so
finished it.
being myself, I finished all of it. So I didn't want it to go to waste. And now, like, my stomach is so bloated, I can't even suck it in. Like, it's so distended. It's crazy.
Is it like a third bigger than usual?
Yeah, more like 3/4 now.
Anyway.
Ooh, excuse me. Man,
Nice.
I had the farts too. Jeez, I'm disgusting tonight.
That's right. Well, it is just the two of us, as listeners may have already guessed. Dan Flans is too busy playing some Call of Duty with his other friends. So,
Oh wow, that's a shot in the face. I thought I was the only friend. Thought we were the only one. You know, we shared a common bond. We had 2 daughters.
that's right.
You know,
I
we're
guess
both
not.
funny.
We don't
Even though
have.
I'm more funnier.
You're the funniest.
More
But I guess,
funnier.
I guess since we couldn't buy a Call of Duty over the holidays, he was like, oh, "Screw you guys, we're not friends anymore."
Yeah. Jeez.
Anyway.
God.
All right, beer news. Smart Asset, a fintech company in New York, released its 2020 list of the top cities for beer drinkers. This process saw 384 cities ranked across 5 major metrics. The first was the total number of breweries, followed by the breweries per 100,000 people, the average number of beers per brewery, bars per 100,000 people, and the average price of a pint. So, really quick, I'm going to go through. First is Cincinnati, Ohio, then Asheville, North Carolina, then St. Louis, Missouri, Portland, Oregon, Pittsburgh, PA, Denver, Colorado, Bend, Oregon, Madison, Wisconsin, Missoula, Montana, and Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. This is terrible. No one wants to live in Ohio, so you can take out those 2.
Okay. Cleveland and Cincy.
No one wants to live in Oregon because you can smoke crack and do whatever you want. That's just a terrible place to live.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
North
listeners,
Carolina.
this is the opinion of Pigeon Peg Leg at Pigeon Peg Leg.
No,
pretty much
this is
everywhere.
the opinion, and it's backed by the Loaded Couch.
Shut your mouth.
North Carolina, Asheville.
Okay.
Not bad. St. Louis, Missouri. I'm gonna
Isn't that the
say
home of
yes because
Budweiser?
Nellie's from there.
Oh, okay.
Home of Nellie. Okay. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's not Philly, so I don't like it.
They got a good football team though.
No, I don't. They're suspect.
Suspect.
Denver, Colorado. You can go skiing there. So yeah, and then
So,
Madison,
yeah.
Wisconsin. So Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah, I like cheese. And then Missoula, Montana.
He only says I like cheese, even though he's a huge Packers fan. So Wisconsin would be a yay no matter what with him.
And then Montana. I didn't even know that was a state until today. So
Yeah.
there you have it.
It's weird that it's all like North and Central U.S.
Like like there was a lot on there, and there's a Austin, Texas was on here, but it was like 20 something, and I don't know. It's just like what Cincinnati, Ohio. Like nobody wants to go there.
Yeah, Cincinnati is number one. It's just maybe it's I don't know. Are these like blue collar town where there's just a lot more people drinking, or are they up and coming where there's a lot of hipster like?
I wonder if it's like all Miller Lite and Bud Light stuff.
That's the weird thing because
Like
it
they're
says Total number of breweries per 100,000 people, average number of beers per brewery, and then bars per people, and then average price. So that's interesting. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Terrible.
I thought Jersey something, Camden or something like that would have been in there.
I don't think there was anything from Jersey.
Of course
I thought
not.
Vermont would be in there, like a town of Vermont, because they have tons of breweries.
Yeah, but a low amount of people. Anyway.
It's Vermont.
Yeah. All right, Jack Mayhoff. We had the movie of the month, which we will be reviewing next week, on next week's show. But this week we are going to do the picker, and then we have to announce the movie. Probably won't be tonight, but check our Twitter for the announcement. All right, Paige, go ahead.
Okay. I picked. It's Pigeon.
Nice.
And the movie was Midnight Special.
The midnight that we had to watch, yes, for...
Midnight Special.
Yes. Okay. And you don't have a movie off the top of your head already, right?
Nope.
Okay. So
You
you'll
already watched it.
Okay. Dang. No, I didn't. Liar. Anyway. All right. Let's take a quick break so Pigeon can get himself a beer, and we'll go. Let's talk games. Need a friend? Pigeon too. Maybe you could be his friend. Screw him. Reach me at scotchhound_LC or our website, loadedcouch.com.
I hate tea and I hate Celk, but I love the Loaded Couch podcast. So listen on your favorite apps and our website, theloadedcouch.com.
Let's
talk
games.
Games behind Flan's back.
That's right. All right, beer refill. What'd you get on your first fill?
9 ladies dancing.
8 maids and milking.
A couple nights ago, I had 10 Lords of Leaping.
Okay. So now you have the 9 ladies dancing, huh?
Yeah, it's from the Bruery in Placentia, California. It's a Belgian strong dark ale. What do you know?
Yeah.
I never had one of those.
I know, it's weird.
With cacao nibs and vanilla, coffee, and lactose. It's brown, red in color and 11.3%.
That's so weird. All right, myself, I'm having that Merry Christmas, Happy New Year Anchor Brewing Special Ale, San Fran. Brown bottle, 5.5% alcohol. All right, our game of the month was...
Is still.
It's still, yeah, I guess. Go ahead.
You picked it, is right? It's Origami.
Yep.
Shadow Edition.
Correct. And we're not going to review, but we will have a review for you guys next week. But we are doing the picker for our Frog of Destiny. So, Pidge, go right ahead.
And the winner goes to Celk.
I.e.
Dan Flans. Wait, he's not on, so he doesn't get it.
Right.
Doop, 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 doop. His boss. So excited. And Frog spits out. Pigeon, yes!
All right, back to back. Nice.
Yeah. 2021 is looking good.
This will be your only pick for the year.
Probably.
Yeah. You don't have a game in mind already, do
you? I do not.
All right. Well, since you don't have a game in mind for new, what did you play this past week?
Jeez, I couldn't even take a sip of my beer. Gosh.
Oh. Yeah.
I've been just grinding Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I heard that's like your game of the year, 2020.
No, it's not my game of the year.
Early spoilers.
No, it's not game of the year. Okay. It's just so, I don't know. Like, you know how every once in a while we're like, I just want a single player game. I just want to play it. Yeah, and that was this game so far. Like, I played Red Dead 1, I played Red Dead 2. And then we just got into a bunch of multiplayer stuff, and I just want a single player game, and it's just fun. I mean, it gets repetitive.
Right.
Excuse me. Yes. Oh, go over here, unlock that, send your eagle up high, figure out where the enemies are, attack the base, rob the bank. Like, I get it, but there's other stuff involved. Like, these mercenaries come, they try to kill you. There's like a cultist line where you unlock clues and get special gear, and then you can fight off mystical beasts. Mythical?
Okay.
Yeah, mythical. I just beat Medusa. Spoiler alert. So it's just really cool. I'm really enjoying it.
Nice.
I played Overwatch. We got the weeklies done
Yep.
early. Then I went back and played with you for a little bit.
Well, I
and
had to get
then,
my weeklies,
like,
so that's why you went back and played.
yeah, I would have played anyway. I played the Blob again, and we got to the same point where my daughter was like, "I don't want to play anymore," and I'm like, "No, we're finishing this level," because I looked it up, and you have to finish the level in order for it to save.
Okay.
So we finished it in like 10 minutes after that. So we were at the end like every time. I just got so pissed. So now we're on a new level, and I opened up free paint, so now she could do it without the time limit.
Nice.
And then you and I played A Way Out, which we can briefly talk about if you want.
Okay.
I don't know what Flans is talking about, how it's not a good game.
Yeah.
I played some Goat Simulator. I got Drew to play it, and Ruby likes playing that game, and so Ruby plays and Drew watches, and we just laugh the entire time because the game is so janky and like so glitchy. It's hilarious. Like you'll hit a person and they'll fly through a wall, but then their arm will stick out and wave.
Okay.
It's hilarious. And then the last game I tried with my daughter, it's called Phogs. Phogs. It's
Okay.
on Game Pass. You're like a worm-like creature with 2 dog heads. So you gotta like solve puzzles and do stuff and like work as a team.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of adorable, but my daughter couldn't play much more of it because she said it's so bright. I'm like, that's the 4K HDR.
Finally
Get
taking
with
advantage of
it.
the phone or of the TV.
Yeah, but I think I think she doesn't like bright colors because she got LED lights from Santa,
Okay.
and we put it up on the entire perimeter of her room, so she leaves it at like dark blue at like 2%.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, but anyway, Fog, it's pretty cool. It's a cool co-op game.
Okay.
It's a shame that Whatevs doesn't have Game Pass because he could play with his son.
Yeah.
But all right, what about you?
I played Overwatch, like you said. Got the weekly things plus the winter event done for the first 2 weeks. Played Madden 20 with my son, and then a little bit with my brother-in-law, until we had to stop, and my niece, she found the power button for the Xbox, so that ended the game.
How old is she?
She's almost 1.
Oh,
So, I mean, she's crawling, getting ready to walk, but that light, she could not stay away from it. There was one point where she probably turned the Xbox on and off like 12 times in a row. Just boop, 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 boop,
you get
boop, boop.
mad. You're like, what are you doing?
No, I'm just looking at the father like,
Actually,
come
you're
on.
probably like, you're probably like, keep doing it, because then I get the Series X.
No.
Mhm.
But, all right, so I played Madden 20. Played some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. I'm still just grinding that out. Played some PSVR because my son got it as his Christmas gift, so he's letting me enjoy
Santa?
a little bit of it. Yep. Nope.
Does
Santa
he
actually got him a
still
water
do that?
pick.
A water pick for his teeth?
Yeah. He wanted the water pick, and what the heck is that thing called? The vibrating toothbrush. Sonicare. He wanted the Sonicare
Oh,
water
they're so
pick
good.
combo.
Oh,
But last year,
gosh.
Santa got him the Sonicare, but it wasn't the water pick, so he was a little upset by it. So Santa redeemed himself and got him the water pick this year.
Doesn't he have to like attach a hose to it?
Yeah, no, there's a whole unit. It's got like a little water tank and stuff.
Yeah,
and
I
there's a
know,
little
but
hose
it's got to
connected to it.
attach to it, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
weird.
yeah. Yeah, you can't walk around the house or anything. But
I
so
like walking around the house when I brush my teeth.
yeah. So the PSVR, I only played the some of the demo games and the VR showroom or something like that, or whatever it is, which is just some little mini games and stuff. I didn't get into Iron Man, which is the one that he got because last night when he started playing, he wanted to start with the VR showroom because he wanted to play the Super Hot game that's in there, Super Hot VR. And then when he did finally say, okay, I want to play not Tony Stark, Iron Man. We put it in, of course, has to download from off the disc to be able to play it. And then as soon as it downloaded, it instantly had updates available, and it auto started downloading those too. And it was like, I don't know, 2.5 hours of like download time.
Oh, the
to it. So I'm
download
just
speeds
like,
on PS. is
screw it.
terrible.
So just played the demo stuff. Anyway, so played
Now,
that.
is there a water bubble in the lens?
No, you're still special.
Maybe that's why someone returned it and I got it at the special discount.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, probably.
We did play, like you said, A Way Out. I think that's
It's good.
I
I
think
like
that's
it.
the most I've heard you laugh this year.
No,
Like when
definitely
you just randomly stop in front of me when you're crawling around.
because I'm so mature. I'm like, and you start laughing, so it's funny.
Or when
We're like,
you
what do we
accidentally
say?
start climbing too tall or too fast up, the
Yeah.
back-to-back climber.
Yeah, dude. What do we say when we try to go through a door first? We're like, me first,
Me
or
first.
I'm first.
Yep. Me first. It's like a race
Yeah,
to whatever the transition like
yeah,
places
it's
are.
great.
No.
My youngest daughter is so competitive, so that's why I say it. But I
Oh,
like
yeah.
it. I
That's
like it.
what
It's
it
a
is.
good
That's what
co-op
it is.
game.
Yes, it is. It's actually been a lot of fun. Although I know I'm playing it a lot more conservative than what you want to play it. But whatever.
No, I'm with you. I'm doing it.
No, I know, but you wanted to go balls out across the bridge in the cop car, and I was like, no, let's go underneath. And you're like, come on.
I'm just curious to know what it was.
You're
What
like,
happened.
we're totally going back and playing this again where we can go balls out across the bridge and see how that goes
Yeah.
down.
See
We're
how it
Thelma and
is.
Louise in
Yo,
it.
come on, YOLO.
I guess. So then we played some FIFA 20, just the Volta stuff with my son. Played some golf with friends, again, just couch co-op with my son. That was interesting because it's when you do that, you have to share the controller.
Ugh.
So he takes his
You gotta
shot, and
take
then I take
turns.
my shot. Yeah. And then lastly, played some Minecraft again on the Loaded Couch server, but just with Jonas. He was doing some more crafting
Okay.
and stuff. He got pissed. He's down. He doesn't prep very well. He's not gotten the complete Boy
When
Scout
he goes on adventures and
idea.
stuff.
Yeah. So he was just like mining, but he doesn't bring like a bucket of water. He doesn't leave like, chests down in the mine so he can unload. He doesn't like prep as he's going. He's just like balls out. I'm going down. Ooh, I found diamonds. And then, oop, I just freaking opened up lava above my head. Now I can't get out anywhere. I'm stuck in here and I'm dead. And then all of it. He's like, and then it all got burned up. I'm like, dude, you got to bring a bucket. Did you bring a bucket of water? No. Okay. I'm like, did you hide any of your other stuff that you didn't need? Like that you just lost all of your pickaxes and your everything else in any of those chests? No. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. You got to prep. You got to prep. Yeah. So that was what I played. Did play some other things like Jackbox and stuff, during the holiday and all, and some Heads Up and all, but yeah, I'm not going to get into that. All right, Microsoft news. So initially announced for Xbox One, new reports suggest that Halo Infinite might skip on the old generation. It would only release on PC and Xbox Series XS. According to a new UI art lead job listing for the game, Halo Infinite.
not a GUI.
No. Yeah. Halo Infinite is listed as Xbox Series XS and PC title. The employment posting shared on LinkedIn further details the role, mentioning full-time work till March 2020. What?
Mm-hmm.
They mislabeled the 2021? So they're already done working on it?
Oh yeah, I guess they did.
Nice. So right now, the game is still listed for Xbox One on both the official page and Amazon. In addition to all this saga, we also have development director Frank O'Connor, who said last year that Halo Infinite would look fantastic on Xbox One.
Yeah.
He quoted, the Xbox One is not going to be a second-class citizen. We're building it so it plays and looks fantastic on Xbox One, and then everything else is plus, plus, plus. But we've got a few tricks up our sleeves that we're thinking about. End quote.
No, don't do it. After the Cyberpunk debacle.
But what if they? Okay, well, what if it's 1X only exclusive? So it's still one, but it's 1X exclusive.
That's fine.
That way, it's not isolating all one users.
Yeah, but well,
Then it's
you're
still
still
isolating
alienating the other
some
users.
users. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
See, I
They
don't.
better make a caveat for it then.
Yeah. Something. I mean, they better. Yeah, to appease all the one owners that aren't updating, they better do something. But I don't think I mind if it is going to impact the play and the graphics, like you said, to have the debacle of the Cyberpunk issues. That they kind of do make it in the PC X and S only type of release. That's not going to bother me, because if it does look like garbage and people are going to be disappointed and they have to do a refund, that I think is a worse slap in the face.
That, or release it on the new gen systems and then say just the plain old Xbox One, just that system, like Xbox One S and the Xbox One X is good, but the old system, we're going to delay it.
Okay. Or just not release it for them. What do you think?
Yeah, or no, they'll release it because it's going on Game Pass.
Okay.
They can't just
they can't
stop the ecosystem for one console. I don't know how they would do that, but it should be or maybe it just says
all. It will not play well.
SX, Series X, Series X. Yeah, Just something, or
Man.
maybe they make a separate edition. Like this is Xbox One edition.
Yeah, that could work, and it just dumbs down the graphics right off the bat. That way, there's no
Something, yeah.
issues. Because I think they're going to have to CYA themselves into not having to pull a refund if people are not happy graphically playing on an old system.
It's like something new now for every game after this Cyberpunk debacle.
Right? Yeah.
It's just like, oh shit, we gotta make sure it's really good. If not, then we gotta CYA the whole shit out of it.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Games with Gold for January 2021. It looks like I got my my wish.
Nope. It's Dead Rising 4. Dead Rising 3 isn't the one that we played.
But we can still play that because it's still gonna be fun. No or no?
I don't know if Dead Rising 3 is co-op. I gotta check.
Crap. All right. But it's Little Nightmares and Dead Rising 3 for the Xbox One. For Xbox 360, it's the King of Fighters 8. And no, 13. 13.
Yeah. Scotch. You never know.
I don't know my Roman numerals off right off the bat. And then for Xbox, it's Breakdown.
Okay.
All right. Sony
So
News.
the Little Nightmares is really good.
Yes, and I thought it was that out on PS. Not PS. Was that out on Game Pass? Because I know I have it for free somehow.
No, I think I bought it on the Loaded Couch account.
Okay, maybe it released on PlayStation then too on like a PS Plus because I knew I got it for free somehow, and I'd already played it.
I bought it.
No, I know that, but I said I have it somewhere else that I started playing it outside of the Loaded Couch account.
Oh,
again.
Looks like Dead Rising 3 is co-op.
Ooh, maybe that could be fun.
Maybe that is the one that him and I played.
I can't remember. I just remember watching you guys after you streamed the one night where you guys were riding around the motorcycle together. You had your short shorts on and a dildo gun or something like that.
No, I had like my tennis outfit on, and we were on like this little unicycle moped or something.
No, it looked like a Harley Davidson, but it had pegs in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it was a super small one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Anyway. All right, Sony news. The Space Force, is that the one that we have now that's, in addition to our regular military forces?
The soldiers are called Guardians.
Is not sympathetic to the mission that seems to have captured many across the United States, getting a PS5. One of its members has reportedly been reprimanded and demoted for being 30 minutes late to physical training because he was trying to get one of the consoles. According to the letter, the unnamed airman texted his superior officer that he was going to be 30 minutes late to his fitness improvement program.
Wait, why is he an airman? Why not spaceman?
I don't know. No
Jeez,
idea.
Get it right.
To the fitness program, as he had been driving around to multiple Target stores trying to buy a PS5. The airman then added, quote, YOLO, PS5, better than letters of discipline, end quote. According to the letter of discipline.
He said that to his superior.
Yo,
man. Yeah, I gotta get the PS5. It's totally worth it. He got demoted, and he got not fined, but reduced pay of like $300 extra a month.
Jesus. Now, I'm wondering if he got a PS5.
Probably not, because they're nowhere near.
I was going to say
you can't go to the Target store. You got to do it online.
Right, and the way this was written, it says because he was trying to get one of the consoles.
Yeah, so totally not worth it.
This should be something that Sony sees and is like, all right, let's give this dude a free console.
Yeah,
he's taking a pay cut
because Sony's a Japanese company. They're not going to do it.
Okay.
They hate us.
Is that what it is?
Because we're the best, yeah. Because Celk lives here.
Yeah, that's what it is. And we know what he thinks about Asians, right? After we saw that one comment from him.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, exactly.
Comment.
Yep. And listeners, if you don't know that comment, you'll have to go back through our history of casts to find it.
Our catalog, yeah.
That's right. So you can be on the inside joke with us. All right, Nintendo news. UK retailer GAME announced it's getting into the video game themed perfume business with 2 new unisex scents: Eau de Plumber and FPS, or first person scent.
So stupid.
According to the product description, Eau de Plumber features, quote, deep earthy notes of toadstool balanced with high notes of peach and daisy, and mid-tones of grasslands, end quote.
But it probably smells like dirt.
No, because there's peach and daisy and midtones of grassland.
Now I'm curious. If it smells like Michael Jordan cologne, you know everyone's buying it.
What if it smells like Patrick Ewing cologne?
So just sweat and salt.
Kind of. It just rolls off you and salty, and it, makes you look wet all the time.
Patrick Ewing. So good.
Patrick, if you're listening, we love you.
Do you?
No, but
Scotty challenges you to a one-on-one basketball match.
yeah. Oh my god, I haven't played basketball in forever. Anyway, all right, moving on. Nintendo is focusing on existing Switch models rather than the heavily rumored Switch Pro, according to Nintendo America president Doug Bowser. Love the name. All right, Bowser touched on the rumors of a Switch Pro and whether or not the company is looking at a refreshed Switch with more powerful hardware down the line. He said the success of the current models, the Switch and the Switch Lite, allow the company to view life cycles differently, and that Nintendo's focus is on the momentum of those models at the moment.
Man, this company is so politically correct. I hate it.
Bowser also said the company is always looking at technology and whether or not it can, quote, enhance and improve the gameplay experience, end quote. Whether that can be done on the current platform is, or a future one. Nintendo is always looking into it, he said.
So I left that quote in there, excuse me. I left that quote in there because I think it's kind of telling.
Enhance
So
or improve the gameplay experience?
The technologies, yeah. So could it be add-ons like the Ring Fit? Could it be? Remember they were trying out that like finger sensor, that Wii sensor. Like, could it be stuff for the Switch?
Could it be
Like
a
different
game genie?
controller? Where are you gonna plug it in? I don't know. Like
I don't know.
I think it's telling. I think
You
it's
think?
telling. Yeah, I think it's telling.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So you're thinking
Just
it's going to
don't-
be more add-ons than it is actual hardware?
Correct.
Hardware upgrades. It's just going to be
Yeah,
add-on.
that's
Okay.
what I think.
All right. I mean, shit, they did sell out of those, the Ring, like, super fast, right? And
Yeah,
they haven't had them available ever
Ring
since?
Fit Adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all over the place now.
Are they available again?
Yeah,
Okay. I thought they
I heard it
had
was
better
really,
made it.
really good.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing, too, and that's why I was, like, kind of looking for one early, but once they're all sold out, I just kind of stopped and didn't look anymore. Kind of like with the, the Animal Crossing Switch, but I went ahead and found one of those,
Did
too.
you get that? You got that, right?
Per my pigeon friend's request, or I should say update.
Yeah. And did you kill it, knock it out of the park with that, or
I
what?
did, yeah. Totally took her off guard. She was like, what?
Now we have 7 Switches.
That's right. No, we do have, more than we probably should, but yeah, whatever.
You make fun of me with Xbox. You guys
YOLO.
got Switches all over the place.
YOLO.
It's greater than discipline.
That's right. Exactly. It's better than bankruptcy. All right. Multi-platform news. KFC has launched its own game console, which we actually talked about like 4 or 5 episodes
while ago.
So again, listeners,
Yeah.
we don't give you any updates, go ahead back and listen to that one. But anyway, they said it's for real, or faux real.
Oh, real.
That's right. There's no grill or deep fryer inside the KFC console, but it is a real gaming console that boasts an Intel Nook 9 mini computer and a swappable GPU slot. That's interesting. Intel PR rep Mark Walton unveiled the new chicken warming KFC console, reassuring confused gamers that the KFC console is real and not a hoax.
Is it KFConsole?
KFConsole. It could
I
be
don't know.
KFC on sold.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right.
See if
So,
you remember it now.
quote, Walton tweeted, yes, it's real. Yes, it's powered by Intel. And yes, it has a chicken warmer. Walton also revealed that the Cooler Master is behind the unusual console. Cooler Master's company website said, quote, the KFC console has arrived. Forged from the fires of the KFC ovens and built by Cooler Master from the ground up. There has never been a tastier way to experience the latest titles in stunning 4K, 240 FPS, end quote.
Why would you eat chicken and play a video game with a controller?
Dude.
No one does that.
They need some way to get rid of that heat, so why not eat some chicken while you're doing it?
Yeah, but then your whole room's gonna smell like chicken all the time. Your controller's gonna smell like chicken.
Fried
Your
chicken? Come
clothes
on.
will smell.
You know this is just right up your alley.
It is, but I'm just saying. After a while, you do get tired of the smell.
No, I'm just super surprised, but I'll keep going with it. But that they're 4K and 240 FPS. The KFConsole is also VR ready and supports ray tracing. Cooler Master also says the KFConsole offers, quote, smooth and fluid high frame rate gameplay at up to 240 frames per second for all games, with support for 240 Hz output on 4K displays. End quote.
So is it gonna drip like the juice drippings down to the console?
Yeah, no, that's what's going to keep all the fans lubricated.
Or maybe it's just a separate compartment for the entire console.
That's what I'm
It look
thinking.
okay.
Because it's got
Alright,
like that little
well-
mesh look on the bottom there. I'm thinking that it's probably the grease will just drip into the bottom of that slide out.
Yeah, but it's not gonna cook it. It's just gonna warm it, right?
Right, yes.
So there probably won't be anything dripping greasy, but your hands will get greasy, and then you got to play with the controller.
Right. And then you end up
So
with
you'll
a
need a
controller
new
that looks like
controller.
mine after my son has it for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I want to know what the controller looks like for this console.
It's a good thought.
Yeah, reveal it
Quote, never risk letting your chicken go cold again thanks to the patented chicken chamber. The Cooler Master's description says. Going on, they quote, utilizing the system's natural heat and airflow system, you can now focus on your gameplay and enjoy hot, crispy chicken between rounds, end quote.
It's not going to work for the PS5. It'll cool your chicken.
And now what happens if people aren't putting KFC in it? Is it going to kick it out, spit out, be like, get that out of here. We don't want any Purdue garbage in
No
this thing.
chicken.
Get that
Like,
Purdue chicken. Get that McDonald's chicken boot out of here.
Yeah. You're terrible. I don't know. It's got to be expensive, right?
Dude, super. If it's doing 4K, 240 FPS, yeah, you're paying a good penny
yeah,
for
what,
it.
for like indie games? Probably. What do you think? $500? At
Easy.
least?
Yeah, easy.
$500.
Unless it's
Chicken
just going to be like a giveaway thing where they do like a special contest for them. They only made like 10 of them.
Yeah, that's what it probably is. Get everyone excited. It's like, buy a bucket of chicken, get a code.
That's right. And you're going to sell like millions of dollars in chicken and give 10 of these away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
All right. Last thing.
All right, Scotchy, I'll try to win one.
You better. All right. Last thing in our Diarrhea of the Mouth, or not Diarrhea of the Mouth, sorry, in our multi-platform news. New York-based Rosen law firm has filed a class action lawsuit against Cyberpunk 2077's publisher, CD Projekt SA, due to its alleged violation of the federal securities laws.
Kenny Rogers fried chicken.
Yeah. Rosen Law Firm is filing the class action lawsuit on behalf of purchasers of the securities of CD Projekt SA between January 16, 2020 and December 17th, 2020, and is seeking to, quote, recover damages for CD Projekt investors under the federal securities law, end quote. Wow, this is actually pretty legit. So
Yeah,
it's the
I mean,
investors in the game, since they're probably taking a hit now that they're doing all these refunds and getting bad publicity for this.
Mm-hmm. This is, I mean, didn't they already say come out? They cut corners and didn't follow the guidelines
Yeah.
for filing a game. So, well, there you go. So, who's going to get on it? All the players?
On the lawsuit? No, it's just the investors.
Yeah. Dude, did you see that people that were requesting refunds actually wanted the refund but keep the game?
Yeah, of course. Because once it gets fixed and patched, they're like, I got a free game.
Yeah.
Because I
They
really
should just
wanted
give
the
out
game, but
for free.
if it's for free, it's for me.
I think Microsoft should come in and be like, all right, Game Pass exclusive.
Right.
It'll get fixed eventually. Because I don't know how they're going to come back from this unless it's like a year or two from now. and
See,
it's
that's
like,
what I was going
okay,
to ask you. What are the
free
chances?
DLC.
What do you think's the chances of this company maintaining good enough standings that, they're not having any future issues?
It's going to take a while to come back from.
Mm.
Of course, the next game that they're announced, they're going to like, everyone's going to say, well, I hope it's not like Cyberpunk 2077.
Kind of like they did with, what the hell's that, Andromeda?
Mass Effect.
Yeah. People still
I
want
mean,
it.
but they didn't. Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah, the new one. But they're hoping it's not like Andromeda.
Yeah, but they still are going to buy it because they still want it. They're
Yeah.
seeing like the news for it and they're like, it's going to be great.
Yeah. Until Cyberpunk 2078 comes out.
Yeah,
Or according to you, Cyberpunk 2020.
there you go. That'd be the best.
Starring Barbara Walters.
Baba Wawa. That's right. All right. On that note, let's take one last break, and we'll be back with Diarrhea of the Mouth.
This show is brought to you by Mime Glass and Window Installation Installers. Started in France by Philippe Leroy, Mime Glass and Window uses a generations-old process of guest installation surpasses all local noise ordinances. You can rest assured that with Mime Glass Window is done, your job would swear your glass isn't enough there. What?
Isn't even there. Let me see.
I like my version better.
I think you're speaking Spanish.
All right, we're back with Diarrhea of the Mouth. And Pigeon hates me.
Yeah.
All right.
Gosh, yeah, you're like a dad Nazi.
I know.
Jesus.
Jesus. All right, Pidge, what are you drinking?
I'm still drinking the Nine Ladies Dancing. It's a Belgian strong dark ale with a bunch of stuff that makes it sweet. Brown, red in color, and 11.3% alcohol.
All right. And how many did you get? Did you get a mixed six pack, so you just got the one?
No, it's a bomber. It's a 750.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's like a 2.5,
The
2.5 beers.
the 10 Lords of Leaping that you had last week, that wasn't from Brewery.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was. Okay. So this is a special
Yeah.
thing that they're doing. Are they doing all 12, you think?
I don't. You know what? That's a good question. I got to look it up because
'Cause
I
that'd
remember
be-
having other ones.
I was going to say, that'd be interesting. Maybe we should kind of try and pre-plan for that next year and try to do the, all 12 of them.
We could do it
For the cast.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. They make that one beer, the peanut butter and jelly beer.
Mm.
It is so good. Oh my gosh. Out of the lunchbox. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Okay. All right, myself, I'm still drinking that. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. All right, apple cores tossed out of car windows are ruining native apple trees in Scotland, according to a study by researchers at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Edinburgh. A team
All right, Scotty.
Yeah.
Just real quick, I found it. A 12 days collection.
by the-
12 years, 12 beers. And it's $125.
Damn. It's 12
So,
beers, though.
yeah,
It's
but
$10 a beer. It's
all the
750s.
all the beers are above 10%,
Right.
except one.
Are they all 750s, though?
No, I think these are just cans.
Oh, Jesus. So it's $10 a beer for 11%
Yeah.
alcohol, but for 12 of them.
But yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's still kind of expensive, but I see dude. All of them are like my style: a Belgian style quad, Belgian dark ale, and French barrels, dark ale spices, Belgian golden ale with pineapple juice and spices. That's 12%. Dark ale with Cape gooseberries. All the imperial milk stout. All these are up my alley.
How
Oh
much,
my goodness.
if you don't mind me asking, how much did
Goddamn.
you pay for the 750?
Good question. I want to say it was probably like 16, 18 bucks.
Okay, so 20. Yeah, all right. Trying to think if the money's worth it or not, but
It is. It's some quantity. 2 more are available. I should do it so we can save it for next year.
yeah.
There's also barrel aged ones too. I'm gonna pass on that. Okay, each box contains one 375 milliliter bottle. What's
Okay.
that?
375?
No, 125. 375 milliliters. Yeah, so 375 milliliters is 12.6 ounces. So
Right.
it's a
Regular
can.
bottle or a can.
Yeah.
Okay.
interesting.
$125.
125 bucks.
Yeah.
Look
maybe-
out for your Christmas present
Well, I was
next
gonna
year.
say, yeah, we'll see. All right, so the apple cores tossed out of car windows ruining the native apple trees in Scotland, and as says the Royal Botanic Gardens in Edinburgh, a team of scientists.
Sorry to cut in.
That's
Sorry
all right.
to cut in. We can't get it. It only ships to California and Nevada.
Ah, boo.
Unless you want to go pick it up in California.
Probably not. All
Never
right, a team of scientists found more than half of the apple trees growing along the M9 and A9 highways in Scotland were grown from non-native supermarket apples. In total, about 30% of the, quote, wild, end quote, apple trees in the country are actually hybrids. Who's this by?
This is
Okay.
getting you like hot and bothered.
Nope. Molecular biologist Dr. Marcus Rusam said, quote, I wouldn't want to discourage people from planting apple trees in their gardens.
Yes,
what,
you do.
what I would like to discourage is people randomly planting apple trees in the wild. We want to keep wild apples wild. End quote. Oh, sorry.
Woo!
Yeah.
Apple girls gone wild.
So to that end, he encourages people stop, quote, chucking your apple cores out of the window, end quote. A practice that he's guilty of as well.
I always thought that was good
Um,
because whenever I throw apple cores or any other fruit seeds into my backyard, nothing grows.
yeah, well, you live in Texas, so nothing grows there.
Well, I threw like a bunch of avocado
Hmm.
seeds, hoping they would like sprout avocado trees.
Yeah.
If that's what they grow from, I'm like, oh my god, it'd be so awesome. Like, nope.
You
They don't
just
grow.
toss them. Yeah. Well, the problem
Mm.
is if you're just throwing the seeds by themselves, they need some fleshy
I gotta bury
material.
them, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, or they need some of the fleshy fruit around them to use as organic material to absorb. As it's kind of developing.
Oh, I'm gonna keep that in mind next time.
Okay.
I'm gonna plant me an avocado tree out front.
There you go. I think they do what, one avocado a season or something like that, or is that pineapples?
Is it a tree?
I can't remember. I think
I'm
it
gonna
is,
look it up.
but there was maybe what the hell is it? I can't remember. I think maybe it's
Oh
pineapples.
no. Yeah, it's got to be pineapple because it looks like avocado trees. They're huge.
Mm. Yeah, but think how much money you'd be saving.
My wife makes so much good avocado salsa.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, just chunks of avocado or guacamole salsa, chunks of avocado, and she makes homemade salsa and mixes it together. Boom. So good. So I had a question for you.
What's that?
Yeah. So does it piss you off when people do this to poinsettias? Driving down the highway.
They just toss the whole poinsettia out the window.
Yep.
Mm.
This kills my cat. Okay.
Seriously,
Does it kill dogs though?
I think it's poisonous to all animals. Yeah. I mean, it
So
depends
we
on how
eat
much
it
they
too?
eat, but I think in enough quantity, it can hurt us.
I'm gonna send you a bunch of poinsettias for your cats.
Jackass. All right.
Those strays.
So we are at Where in the World Are Celk and Doom, and we don't have any of our
And
sound effects, as
Flans.
you've noticed. Oh yeah, and Flans tonight. So
Yeah, we gotta put them in there. He bailed on them.
I mean, he did. So on our Where in the World, we see what our excuse generator can come up with as to why Doom and
Who's
Celk
better than you?
and
Call of Duty.
Flans aren't on the show.
Yep.
So we'll start with Doom, or you want to start with Flans?
Yeah. No, we'll start with Doom. We'll do a one roll.
Okay. So Doom's excuse is SpaceX selected me to go on a mission to the Andromeda Galaxy, so I gotta go to Houston for training.
Andromeda. Wait, read it one more time.
SpaceX selected me to go on a mission to the Andromeda Galaxy, so I gotta go to Houston for training.
Yeah,
That's fair.
would have been better if it was like I gotta go to like Bermuda Triangle.
Exactly. All right, so for Celk, it says my bank card expired and I have to take the bike and get it renewed.
Take the bike.
That's right, and get it renewed.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
And then
Oh
for
my.
Dan Flans, it says my maid was picked up by the sheriff and now I gotta take the motorcycle to Maryland. What? But it's the spelling of sheriff is great. It's SHERRIF.
Sheriff. Sheriff.
That's
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Sure. If. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to save plans.
Flan. Yeah. Okay. All right, Space Flans wins.
Yes.
We can give him a pass, I guess. He lucked out with a pass this week.
Mhm.
All right. So that's Where in the World Are Celk and Doom and Space Flans.
Flans.
That's right. All right. So last but not least, we are in with a question from listeners, and it's our. Is it a would you rather? It is a would you rather. Okay.
Yep.
And it's from I'm Fruity or at I'm Fruity. It's a would you rather eat an apple core or watermelon rind, both of equal size. So it could either be a watermelon rind the size of an apple core or an apple core the size of an entire watermelon rind.
No. So it's just like it's a fist. It's a fist worth of apple core or a fist worth of watermelon rind. That's the way I look at it. So it's like equal portions for both
I
an apple
guess
core and a
I'm
watermelon.
going to say apple core.
But doesn't the seeds kill you? Aren't they like arsenic
Well,
or something?
you're not eating the seeds. It's just the core.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you're eating the whole core of the apple with the
Oh,
seeds
well, it
in
doesn't
it.
say the whole core. It just says the core, so I could pick the seeds out.
Jeez, you want? Oh my, here we go.
You
You
pick
can't pick
this-
anything out. It's just apple core.
All right, geez, changing the question here. At your will. I don't know. Are apple seeds deadly to humans?
That's what I'm looking up. It says they contain amygdalin, a substance that releases cyanide when it comes into contact with human digestive enzymes.
A person would have to eat 83 to 500 apple seeds to develop acute cyanide poisoning.
Okay, so
So I
there we
think the
go.
4 in your one core isn't going to do too much.
No, there's only 4 seeds in
I
the
don't
apple
think so.
core.
There's 4 chambers, I think. And I think there's 1 seed per chamber unless it's kind of does a double seed by chance.
All right, I'm gonna do the apple core.
That's what I'm thinking, because the watermelon rind just doesn't taste good, where the apple core still kind of tastes like apple.
No, yeah, but what is? Yeah, but it's like sharp like toenails though.
Yeah, it does get hard in the middle. And it's a little bit kind of gross, but
what has more vitamins in it?
probably the rind of the watermelon. Because usually the most of the nutrition in fruits is in the skin. That's why they say you shouldn't really, skin a lot of the fruits that you eat.
See, watermelon rind, just like watermelon seeds, the rind has a surprising amount of health benefits. While it doesn't have a tremendous amount of nutrients, it has high vitamin B and C.
Right. I think that's the case in a lot of fruits, that the bigger amount of vitamins is always in the skin more so than in the fruit itself.
Yeah, you're probably going to have tons of fiber in the core
Right.
of the apple.
It'll come out just like it started, but it'll pull out all those, McChicken ribs that got stuck in your intestines and stuff.
I still want an apple core.
Yeah, I'm with you. Because that rind and a watermelon doesn't taste like much. Speaking of the McRib, did you go get one?
Yeah, I had one.
Did you? How was it?
I didn't tell you. I thought I told you the
I
story.
thought you did mention it, but I don't remember. So remind
So I
me.
went, got a McRib. I don't get the sliver onions. So I said no onions, pickles, whatever.
Right.
First of all, it's mega sloppy barbecue sauce.
Right.
They put way too much barbecue sauce on it.
Just that McDonald's or all of them?
All of them.
Okay.
So I go and I pick it up and I'm like, what? I flip it over. There's no bottom bun.
What happened?
So I go inside and I'm like, can I get a different one? She's like, why? I flip it. I open it up and I flip it over. She's like, what's the matter? I'm like, look at her with my eyes open. She's like, oh, okay. There's no bun. Here, let me get you another one. And I had to wait like another 10 minutes for it to come.
Mm.
And it's just like piping hot and it's just super sloppy. It's not that good. I'd rather them use the barbecue sauce, like the little packets that comes if you dip your fries in and
Oh,
stuff.
I got you. Yeah.
I'd rather them smother it in that
Oh, they don't?
instead of no. It's like a smokier barbecue sauce. It's not
Oh.
like the one you dip your fries in.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'd rather have that and hot mustard. Barbecue sauce from McDonald's and hot mustard from McDonald's is so.
So like mixed together and then slather that on the McRib?
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. Call that the McPigeon or something. It'd be great. I'm gonna try that. Maybe I'll get it before it expires. Just get it dry and then
Okay.
ask for that and then slop it in there.
Interesting. I wonder if you can do it dry
Well,
and ask for those sides.
probably not.
Yeah, I wonder if it all comes already just pre-slopped.
So what would you rather do? Eat a McRib, apple core, or a watermelon rind?
The McRib, of course.
Ooh, Scotchy's review. Yeah, McRib.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the question. I'm fruity. All right. So beer thoughts, Pidge.
It's a yay. I like my Belgian Strong dark ales. And it's got some spice to it. It's got some sweetness to it. It's boozy. It's a yay.
Okay. And my Anchor Brewing Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'd buy it probably around the Christmas season, so that's why I'm giving it a yay. Is it something that I think is fantastic and everybody should try it? No. But it's 5.5, so it's an easy drink if you're going to like a party around Christmas and you don't want to get drunk and stuff like that. It's easy to drink and it goes down smooth. So, yeah, that's why I give it a yay. All right, that's the show. I want to thank you guys for listening.
Your beer or a McRib?
What's that? My beer or a McRib? McRib? I don't know, because I haven't had the McRib, and all I'm thinking about is how much I enjoyed it when I was in high school or elementary school, and I used to like dream of the days that it would be that day of the week that the McRib came around. It wasn't even a McRib at that point; it was just the Ribby Q or whatever they called it in school.
Is that when you were as big as Pat?
Let's see. I want the Ribby Q.
Mommy, McRib.
Can I buy this week?
Oh my god.
They're gonna have leftover Ribby Qs for like 7 days.
Oh, it's so good. My high school's barbecue, the rib sandwich was so good.
It was. Yeah.
So good. So good.
All right, that's the show. I want to thank everybody for listening. I hope everybody had a great holiday and has a happy new year. Thank you guys for coming back and listening to our show. We really do appreciate it. If you get a chance, smash that like button, hit all the likes and the thumbs ups and everything else. Share it with your friends.
Yep.
Share it on Twitter. Let
All
everybody
of it.
know about it. Hashtag podcast. Hashtag loaded couch. But we do appreciate it. If you guys are interested in some shirts, or I think we were mentioning stickers, but we still have to review that a little bit more. Let us know at the Little Couch, or you can reach us at thelittlecouch@gmail.com. That's the best way to hit us up, and we can get Dan Flans to put some shirts together for you. All right, that's the show, guys, and thank you again so much for listening. We'll catch you next week.
If 2020 ends and 2021 begins, we're in for a new year.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything better than this year?
Oh my God, we got my brother a Christmas ornament.